She was one of the most famous women in history, a queen, a strategist, a seductress. Some call her a genius ruler. Others call her a master manipulator. She controlled powerful Roman leaders and nearly changed the course of history. But who was Cleopatra really? Tonight, we uncover the truth. Cleopatra VII was born in 69 BCE. She was the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. But here's something surprising. Cleopatra was not ethnically Egyptian. She was Greek, descended from Ptolemy I, a general of Alexander the Great. Unlike many rulers before her, Cleopatra learned the Egyptian language. She was highly educated and reportedly spoke multiple languages. She wasn't just beautiful. She was intelligent, politically sharp, and extremely ambitious. When Cleopatra became queen, Egypt was unstable. She was forced to co-rule with her younger brother Ptolemy XIII. But power struggles began almost immediately. Soon, Cleopatra was exiled from Egypt. Instead of giving up, she planned her comeback. And this is where Rome enters the story. In 48 BCE, Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt. Cleopatra saw an opportunity. According to legend, she had herself secretly brought into Caesar's palace wrapped inside a carpet. Whether the story is fully true or not, it worked. Cleopatra formed an alliance with Caesar, politically and romantically. With Caesar's support, she regained her throne. She later gave birth to a son, Caesarion, but when Caesar was assassinated in Rome, Cleopatra's position became uncertain again. After Caesar's death, Rome was divided. One of its most powerful leaders was Mark Antony. Cleopatra met Antony in 41 BCE. Once again, she formed a powerful alliance. Their relationship was both romantic and strategic. Together, they built a strong political and military partnership. But Rome saw Cleopatra as a dangerous foreign queen, manipulating Antony. This tension led to war. In 31 BCE, Antony and Cleopatra faced Octavian, the future Emperor Augustus, in the Battle of Actium. Their forces were defeated. Antony fled to Egypt. Soon after, believing Cleopatra was dead, Antony took his own life. When Octavian captured Alexandria, Cleopatra faced a terrible choice. Legend says Cleopatra chose death over humiliation. The most famous story claims she allowed herself to be bitten by an asp, a poisonous snake. Whether this is true remains debated. But in 30 BCE, Cleopatra died. And with her death, the age of Egyptian pharaohs ended. Egypt became a Roman province. So how should we remember Cleopatra? Was she simply using romance to gain power? Or was she a brilliant political strategist fighting to protect her kingdom? Many Roman historians portrayed her negatively, but remember, they were her enemies. Modern historians often see her differently, as a multilingual, educated, politically skilled ruler trying to survive in a male-dominated world. Perhaps she was both a genius queen and a master manipulator. More than 2,000 years later, Cleopatra remains one of history's most fascinating figures. A woman who stood between two powerful worlds, Egypt and Rome. What do you think? Was Cleopatra a brilliant leader or history's most famous manipulator? Comment below and subscribe for more untold stories from history, because history is never as simple as it seems.